Willie D Live.
So, what do you think about these hospitals that are located in these small towns? Let me tell you what I think first.
Okay.
I think a lot of these hospitals that are located in these small towns are training grounds for physicians. You go in there, this is where you're gonna test you out. Yeah, they'll have some good ones in there that come in. They may have a few good ones, but I think a lot of times people don't receive the proper care in these small towns, and I do believe that is because the level of professionalism and experience is not there. What are your thoughts?
Well, actually, and you're right about, I think, on different. The actual training and stuff is actually, and the teaching is done in places like the medical center. Where all they come and they practice.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to Ben Taub, you go to and the development of the physician is based, like anything else, is based off of practice and consistency. So they learned and they train on, unfortunately, us. You're black, you're brown, and you're black, and then they train and they make mistakes and they do every particular thing in the county hospitals. And you have the doctors who were over them. I've been over residents, I've been over medical students, and I've been over. So we train and develop here, and then take your skill out elsewhere. Now the problem is that a lot of these smaller hospitals in the smaller cities, they have a problem with recruiting. I don't want to come out there and stuff. Not when you have major, say for instance, subdivisions like you have Sugar Land, you have these surrounding communities that are growing, that as a cardiologist or as a whatever the specialty may be, I can have a chance to live in Houston, go about here, but not really. And this facility here will pay more. So smaller facilities have a harder time attracting and maintaining that type of quality physician. And that's just, unfortunately, the economics. So it's not like that they go train out there. Sometimes they do have some training hospitals, but more than likely the people will train. If you're trained, depends on where you're trained. I trained in Tulane in New Orleans, and versus somebody who may have trained in a smaller community, they just don't see a lot, and their level of experience is but if I'm that experienced and I'm trained there, then I can command a salary in Houston. More so, a place like
But they're going to only be able to afford one of you at that type of hospital.
Correct, and so that's where you get so far as in the economics of it all. And unfortunately, the regional hospitals and the smaller hospitals are having a harder time of trying to keep their doors open. And they can't really try to attract that particular type of sometimes specialty physician. Particularly, they have hard times attracting primary care physician, just a gatekeeper of things. So that's more so what you're having in the smaller regional hospitals that's going on, and that's all over the country.
Right.
Unless you get the foreign medical graduates are coming. So now in those smaller regional hospitals, you now start seeing maybe more Indian doctors that are out there, more, because you're attracting. They got to feel they know that the people need the care. So, we need to try to get that care from them. They may have graduated from a foreign medical graduate school, but you need care.
Yeah. So what can people expect from Be Well going forward?
All right. People can expect from Be Well that a competent licensed provider is going to take over your care, is going to see what's, sometimes you may not even be a candidate for hormone. You'd think me better if I told you, no, let's don't do that, then let's do something else for you. You come back, and when you get this taken care of. So first of all, we have to make sure that you're a qualified candidate for the care. Review the care. look at your treatment plan, say what your treatment plan is going to do, and then be able to continue follow up with you and get your medication in a timely fashion. That's what we do at Beacon.
Yeah, shoot the address out. What's the address? The online, you got it?
At Venus? All right, at Venus, all right, now at 926 North Willcrest. That's 926 North Willcrest in Houston, right by City Center Mall.
There you go. There you go. Family, I appreciate you coming on and
most
giving us that information and instructions to help us navigate through these wild, crazy, beautiful bedrooms. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Marcel Thompson. Yeah, thank you, man.
Oh, thank you, man. It's been a pleasure.
All right.
All right.
No more talk.
Cool.